Alright then. Yep, everything works. Amazing. Good evening, good morning, good night, good day, good something, whatever it is. So, we are already in the V-Rylla mode, and for the ones who watched last time, you could see that I won the championship, and I got to test for some of the bottom teams. I wanted to say top teams, but some of the bottom teams in the WRC class or 2-liter class. The Toyota and Seat teams that ended up at the bottom last season. But as I also explained how the teams are in relation to each other, I decided in terms of speed, I decided on the constructor team championship from the year before, which means that the MG team are supposed to be the quickest in the Super 1600. But also that they might choose to re-sign Mr. Alan Smith. So I kind of want to do another season in the MG in the Super 1600, just to try to rebuild that team and make that team into the powerhouse in the Super 1600. So that's what I'm gonna do. Alan Smith was my teammate last season. I kind of want Yamato Yasuro to be signed. But yeah, let's see. So, renewal. And yeah, I'm gonna sign for MG and do another Super 1600 season. And the game is loading. Yep. Car data, it's gonna be the same as last time. Very nice. Team, it's me and... Hey! Yes! Yamato Yasuro! Not often I get my wish. So that should be a good pairing then, me and Yamato, for the next season. That should be a really good pairing. Nice. Fast car, good drivers. Bigging up myself. Your goal now is to climb to the top of the podium. Well, I won the last season, so that should be fine. So yeah, I'm staying where it feels at home. The MG officially announced its contract renewal. Yep. And Eurosport... Mud, gravel and asphalt. Blood, sweat and tears. Tears of joy perhaps. So, let's see then. So my teammate from last season did not get a new contract. That is actually quite surprising. Okay. Yeah. Arturo Fernandez in the Peugeot, Benno Black in the Opel, which is a big step up for a driver who was far behind the others in the last season. That's surprising. And then there are 4 new drivers, and already we can see the issue with the regens in this game. Alonso White from the US, Lucas Bianchi from Finland, Victor Williams from the US, and Lorenzo Christiansen from Japan. Well, they haven't driven anything yet, so we have no data on them. So they're actually both Citroens with new drivers, one in Volkswagen and one in Ford. So in the top class then, I didn't go up, so Dennis Porter went to Seat and Jason Parker to Toyota. The 2nd and 3rd place cars, drivers in the Super 1600 the year before. And by looking at the other drivers here, I expect Porter and Parker to be trouble in the top 10. So it looks like I will get the Hyundai test next season. They have the worst drivers by far. But that's... well, it's not sure though. People can retire. Anyway, let's go to Finland and the first rally of the season. It was something about setup, something about tires. Rough gravel, hard. Okay, so hard gravel gives more grip than soft gravel and dry gravel. It is a bit strange. Anyway, let's go. There's no point in waiting. Number 1 in the MG. Oh, I really think this is gonna be a good season for MG. I made the right decision here.
3, 2, 1, we're off.
And 2 drivers already retired.
3 left and flat right.
Oh, I guess what's gonna take the longest time to get used to again now is the frame rate.
3 left,
Again, this is... yeah.
100, flat right. 5 right.
You didn't get all GameCube games or PlayStation 2 games to run in 140 FPS.
5 right. Flat right into 3 right over crest.
Oh, yeah. And like I said last time, I am using the Dolphin emulator for just for this one. I can drag out my old PlayStation 2 and connect everything through. I guess it is the Elgato, but I don't bother. The thing is, the small lags that I get here, like the checkpoint kind of freeze that I got, that also happens on PlayStation 2. The game is not well optimized. It's, yeah, like I said in the last stream, when I've spent a lot of time talking about the game and the positive and negatives. It's the game is good because of the career mode and how fluid everything is. It's really not good due to the physics or the optimization of the game. So I mean, it's not a great game. It's never going to be one of the all-time classics. But I still wish that the career modes in the modern games could at least look at V-Rylla and understand that there are things to take from it. While the game sold so bad that it took 16 years, 18 years, 16 years to get a sequel to the game, or V-Rylla 4, that there still were things in the game that were good. The checkpoint lag is not good. Like I said last time as well, every 4 left and 4 right, almost every, the co-drivers sound surprised or scared. Yeah, pretty good indeed. 13 seconds win. Well, I am the reigning champ, so I should win again. Yasuri 4th. That's awesome. And a Ford and Opel retired. Let's see the new Citroens far behind. Yeah, Lorenzo Christiansen is not the slowest. That's good. Bianchi 10th and Williams 9th. Okay, so there is a couple of the new guys that are actually showing some speed. That's good, because there comes a time in the game where the regions, new gens, are not able to beat the old drivers, and you're just stuck with the same drivers every time, and 2 going up and 2 going down. But that's for a later episode of this. Dennis Porter 7th quickest overall. That's 6th quickest in the 2-liter class, so that's good. Jeff Pierce on the 15th, so that's not as good. Okay, yeah, looks like Seat will have a good driver then. There is very little to do here, except maybe... oh, no, it's wet and muddy. So, then it's nothing to do. Just drive. Just drive. That's the Sky Sport F1 theme song from the first years. Just drive. Not that I'm gonna try to sing that one.
150 to right.
I mean, talk about scaring away with the few viewers that watch this. If I'm gonna try to sing.
3 left over crest. 100. 3 left. 3 right. 150.
Ah,
Right.
it is.
100. Left. Flat right.
It is.
100. 2
Yeah,
left.
no.
Outside. 3 left.
Being frustrated about by the game lags, freezes.
100. 4 left.
There's nothing to do with it. Like I said, it is the actual game. It was this bad optimized when it was released.
100. 3 left.
That's just how it is. That's how V-Rylla is. I mean, no, I've actually googled a bit. I was about to say possibly there was some kind of fan-made fix for the PC version, but no. This never was a popular game in terms of numbers. Oh, try to not go off to the left side here. That's an instant retirement. I could talk about last stream when Roy was watching. He never knew that there was that you could retire from these rallies without hitting the instant retirement spots. The instant retirement spots are cliffs and stuff, which if you go off, you lose lots of wheels, and it's obviously a retirement. But you can also lose your brakes and puncture and lose tires when you're driving, and it comes a point where if you drive too long with a damaged car and wear out a lot of the parts even more. In addition to all the damage you have, the game will just retire you. There's impossible to know when that will happen. It just happens. Happens at random. Man, how many freezes there are now. Ha. Again, there is nothing to do with it. It is the actual game.
3 left, long. 150, flat right, into 3 left over crest. Flat right. 4 left and flat right over crest.
I can't remember what Rally Finland was like in the first season. But the 5 stages that the rally consists of are not the same 5 as last season. It's probably going to be 3 or 4 that's exactly the same, but there's always a tiny bit difference between every season, so it feels, if not exactly new and fresh, but still it feels not as stale, which is new and fresh. But yeah, it gives at least a tiny bit. It tricks you to believe that it's kind of new. I do like that this Lorenzo Christiansen guy in 8th seemingly has some speed. It's not often I see new regions in this game coming up and outpace that many of the AI drivers. And in addition, it's in the Citroen, which is supposed to be the worst team, if I remember correctly. So yeah, that's actually quite interesting. Maybe the second worst team, Volkswagen, is worse, but still, it's really good to be up to 9th overall, but 8th on the stage. Yeah, I like that. Stage 3, or track 4, which is the 4th stage, but yeah, stage 3, Ayala. Top speed 214.
3.
I don't think so.
Let's go. 100, 2 left. 100, 4 right, tightens. 100, 3 left, long.
I said it last stream as well. The co-driver is... It's not useless,
Careful, jump.
but yeah. Oh, so this is also an instant retirement spot on the outside here.
100, 4 left, into, tight hairpin right.
I'm not sure if I know about every instant retirement spot in the game,
Flat right,
but I mean,
2, 3
the fact that I know of as many as I do, it points toward me playing this game quite a bit, but also me running off quite a bit as a kid.
150, 3 left.
I mean, the Back in Time series where I play the old games is very likely to be games that I played as a kid and liked, and it's either due to pure nostalgia or the games actually being somewhat good or having features that are missing in current games, modern games and stuff. That, yeah, that might be the thing. Might be the reason for me to choose to stream them.
2 left. 4 right.
As long as the games are 15 years or older. Maybe it should be 20, but 15.
3 left.
That's old enough.
Flat right.
The depressing thing is, yeah, 15 years ago.
4 left.
It's not that long time ago. At the same time, it is a very long time ago. And then you start thinking about the games that are older than 15 years old.
Right. Flat left.
And you realize that Richard Burnstrada, that's 20 years old.
Flat left into 4
And Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the original one, was 2000 and vote. Was 2000 and vote. 2000 and, I guess 17 years ago.
100. Flat left.
So yeah, maybe 2008,
50.
7 or 8.
100.
So I mean, 15 years ago, there are many games that you don't think about being that old, which is that old already. And welcome to the rain. It's the rain effects on the screen is almost better than in the EA Sports WRC game, because that game probably has the worst rain effects on the screen of any modern racing game. It's so awful. I mean, when V-Rylla 3 has better effects, you know you've gone and fucked up. And I guess Lorenzo Christiansen in 12th might not be the most consistent driver. I also like that that is the AI driver I've chosen almost to follow. But I mean, when your name is Lorenzo Christiansen and you're from Japan, I mean, of course. Oh, and yeah, I can't see the team speed or anything. Oh, but can I see? Yeah, I can. So, the new driver is Lorenzo Christiansen. Velocity 4 out of 6. Consistency 5 out of 6. I'm not sure. Experience 1. Asphalt C, gravel B, and snow A. So he will be faster in Sweden in relation to the gravel, but he will be slow on tarmac, asphalt. Toberi Nukatawa, I can't remember if that was a new driver or not. He's good on all surfaces, but he's not really consistent or fast. Victor Williams, Lucas Bianchi, also very fast, not as consistent, but he's really slow on gravel. This is quite interesting. Also fast on snow. Fuji Ebisawa, Alonso White, a new driver, and then 2 drivers who retired. So Alonso White is new, Lucas Bianchi is new, Victor Williams is new, and he's good on gravel. Oh, so he's not going to be fast. So I guess what you can see from this is the 4 out of 6 velocity on Lorenzo and B gravel means that he is about as quick, maybe a bit quicker than Victor, that has 3 out of 6 on velocity but has gravel A. And there's 4 seconds between them. It is a bit cool to think of it that while maybe not all these stats are the beat all for the actual speed, there is a bit of correlation between them. And again, for a game that sold as bad as V-Rylla 3, and yeah, it was like the title says, the forgotten rally game. It has some features that you don't really see. I mean, Look at the modern Formula 1 games with the 4 driving stats there. Maybe it's 5 now, 4. And the team speed. You do have some relation and correlation between stuff. At the same time, if anyone has tried my team and seen how slow your teammate tend to be when you get him from Formula 2, it feels like there is some underlying stats that doesn't really show up. It's the same with the F1 Manager game, the 2022 especially. When you looked at these stats for McLaren, both the team but also Lando Norris and Daniel Ricciardo, they shouldn't be very different, but in the game Ricciardo was a lot slower than Lando Norris. I mean, in 2022 in Formula 1 he was, but that wasn't reflected in the stats, so there must have been some sort of hidden stat that had some implications towards the overall speed of the driver. So even in modern games, when you have these kind of stats, it doesn't really come true all the time. In addition, it would have been nice to see games like the F1 Manager game or the F1 series actually provide some differences in terms of fast corners, slow corners, because there are some drivers that are quicker on street circuits in relation to others. It would be nice to have that in the games as well, but no, you just get some basic approximate speed thing. I mean, Formula 1 is not like IndyCars. You won't get that huge difference between the street tracks, the normal road courses and the ovals, but things like that would make the game a bit more fluid, especially if you could have some kind of differences from year to year in tracks and characteristics. Like if you had the 3 layouts for Bahrain and you had the endurance one, which is a bit more tight and twisty and technical, and next season you had the outer layout, there would be a difference between the drivers who nail the endurance layout and the outer layout. It's kind of what they do with the gravel, asphalt and snow stats in this game. So yeah, it's I would love to see things like that in modern games as well. And I know with the WRC games it will be slightly hard because most of the WRC drivers today are about as good on asphalt as they are on gravel. We don't have the Gil Panizzi's anymore that shows up on tarmac asphalt events and crushes the opposition. So I mean, it is a challenge to do that, but why not try? Why not try to have some sort of fluidity in the modern games? Add some skills, do some fun stuff and actually make it matter. Like the Formula 1 97 game, where when it was driving in the wet, the AIs actually had a completely different strength relationship relative to each other. I mean, Jean Alesi, Olivier Panis were a lot quicker in the wet than in the dry in relation to the other drivers. At the time they were looked at as some good wet weather drivers. Olivier Panis mainly because of his win in Monaco 96, but still, and Jacques Villeneuve was not seen as a good wet weather driver at all. So, and that was actually a thing in the game. Schumacher was good in dry and wet, but the majority of the other drivers actually changed how fast they were in relation to each other based on the weather. So that's just another example of an old game having features that modern games kind of try to emulate but doesn't really do. Obviously I have a feeling that there was a bit more freedom before. you could do a bit more things like that. But I mean, it should still be possible. I remember the older NASCAR games as well, or older, mid 2000s, later. They used to have speeds also for all the drivers, like V-Rylla 3 with the ABC lettering on super speedways, normal speedways, short tracks, and road courses, which was a nice thing. So you had the same as we have in V-Rylla 3 with the surfaces. In addition to just pure speed. That's also been stopped. I don't know why gaming are in a way going backwards on features. It is many features though, because even if you feel like the modern WRC game is not great, in terms of driving it's a hell of a lot better than this one. Oh, it's, yeah. Okay then, last stage done. I won the rally. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. This is going to be an easy championship. So, almost regardless of the time it takes, I'm gonna do the whole championship on this stream. Yeah. Give him a trophy. Looks like that house had the TV signal antenna on the pipe. On the chimney pipe. That's a Norwegian way to say it. Yeah, it does. On the chimney. Oh well. One ahead of Jarnu, Haraguchi, Yoshida, Yasuhiro. Yeah, fine, 5th. Wallace, Fernandez, Simmons, and Christiansen is 9th. Williams 10th. Good first rally for the rookies. Bianchi 12th and White 13th. Yep. That's a good one. And in the top class, okay, so Porter got a 10 points. That's a 6th place, but he retired in the first event. Okay then, Pierce 3 points there, and maybe, yeah. So it looks like Hyundai will be the worst team by far. Pereira Jorge has retired from 2 events, actually 0 points. That's not good for Citroen. And Parker has gotten is he 7th? Yeah, 7th place, and is 7th in the championship with 18 points. So Toyota and Seat has signed 1 good driver each, and that shows. Toyota is 5th and Seat is 6th in the constructor championship. So at the moment I would get a test for Citroen and Hyundai for the next season, but it's still 4 rallies to go in the top class. It's good. Citroen up to 6. Ford is worst. Okay then. Nothing is happening. Nothing cool is happening. Yeah. Good. I won. Who wants to be faster? Is leading. There is R3 rally is left. So this is the thing I actually haven't. I haven't noticed. They double dip. They haven't made a different mail depending on the amount of rallies left. So there is 3 rallies. There is 3 rallies left. There are 1 rally left. Yeah. No, but why is there are 3 rallies left? There is. I don't know English. Never mind. Let's go. Rally France. Yep, so continue. Average surface is asphalt. I mean, yes, it's an asphalt rally. No, not info. Setup, tire selection, dry, go, start. Gradello. It is in Corsica, so Gradello. Something like that. No AIs have retired on the first stage.
2 right and 3 left.
Oh.
Flat right.
Yeah, like I said, the physics are not amazing.
Flat right into 4 left. Flat right into tight hairpin right. 100. 5 right into 4 right. Hairpin left. Flat left into flat right. Flat left.
Haraguchi and Wallace, yeah, that's
Flat left.
like it should be.
100. 5 left. 100. 5
I was
left.
about to say it's going to be interesting to see the
Flat right into
how the strength between my two favorite rookies are, but I can't remember the letter they had on in relation to each other on tarmac. Asphalt. I need to try to learn to say asphalt and not tarmac.
3 left. 3 right. Long.
Okay, so this is also instant retirement spot on the left.
100.
The thing is, if I do an instant retirement in the Super 1600, it is going to be very hard to win the championship and go up to the 2-liter class. And I don't really want to do another season in the Super 1600.
3 right. Long.
I just want to try to rebuild the MG team even more. Because if they keep Yasura for next season, then I'm leaving and they sign another top driver, then it should be possible for MG to be a top team.
Tight hairpin right.
And I can say that it's down to me and my skills. I also liked when the rear light is breaking, it seems like I'm just losing everything
100.
and it just falls off.
Into 4 left. 100. 5 left into 3 right. Cut. Flat left. Long. 150. 3 right. Over finish. Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good again. Yeah, and again it's 13 seconds. I would say it's a bit more than just pretty good. Thank you very much. Let's see then. Yasuri is 4th. I'm happy. Bianchi is 9th. Yeah, I remember Bianchi is a Finnish asphalt specialist. Some reason. Christiansen's 10th. That's good. And Williams is last in the Ford, and his teammate is 8th. That is not very good. Fernandez, Black, and Ebisawa is these drivers that were a part of this in the start. And it's not very good. And it's Fernandez in the Peugeot. Ooh, he should be a lot higher up. Okay then. That's actually a bit interesting. Let's just see about this. Yeah, rankings, rally. Bianchi is an A, yeah, and it's C for Lorenzo. And Bianchi is a lot quicker. Interesting. Volkswagen. And Victor Williams is also A on asphalt, so he should have been a lot better. Très intéressant. Oh well, that's the AI. I like how it's 100% poor asphalt. I also like that the stage 3 is 100% wet asphalt, and for some reason I get another jot of grip by just looking at the same tires that were default. How that worked out, I have no idea. Also, like, there is no sound on the car. It's an electric car. It's hybrid. Hybrid very, very early. Yeah, of course. Early hybrid.
3, 2, 1, go.
Still no AI is retiring. And like I was going on and on and on and on and on about in the first stream, this is
4 left.
not the biggest strength, but it is one of the big strengths of the game.
Tight hairpin right.
If I remember correctly, it was just 11 cars that finished this rally the first season. and that obviously means that things are going to be quite a bit different if it actually happens that every single driver finishes this rally.
Be careful, the cliff. 3 right.
Then if you were the slowest driver last year but just finished,
100. 5
you would still get 5 or 6 points. But if you're the slowest driver and everyone finished, you will get 0 points.
4 right.
And in a 4 rally championship, that can actually be quite important. Which is why I said if I retire a rally in the Super 1600 championship, that's basically it. I can still get 75 points, but it will be quite hard to actually beat the fastest AI.
100. Flat left. 100. 3 right. Long.
So I can get damage and have issues
5 left.
as long as I finish and have one bad rally as long as I finish in the top 10 in that rally. It should be fine, but a retirement, that's not good at all.
100. 4 left.
But I would like to know what 100% poor asphalt is. It doesn't look that bad.
Right and flat left.
Maybe a bit rough, and there's a bit sand on top of it in places, but still 100% poor asphalt. I feel like they're being a bit too harsh.
100. 3 left. 100. 2 right. Be careful. Castle on the left.
Be careful, castle on the left. I mean, the castle was everywhere.
Right.
It's on the right and left, up and down. It was everywhere.
Right. 100. 3 right. 3 left. 100. Hairpin right. 100. Tight hairpin left. 100. 4 right and flat left. 5 right into. 3 left opens. 100. 4 right. 4 left. 4 right. Long. 100. 4 left. Over finish. That was a good time.
Yes, it was. That was a good time. You were very much correct in that, my dear co-driver. Okay then, and now it's Kingston who's the slowest. Oh, this is a lot slower as well. Home. Bianchi is still doing good. I think the rookie thing is just as interesting as my own rally because I'm winning so easy. So Karatsi, wet asphalt.
3, 2,
Like I said, the water effects on the screen are actually a bit better than in
into.
the EA Sport WRC. I also wonder, even though I hate onboard,
5 left.
yeah, I'll actually
3 right.
say that. Oh, this is impossible. This is impossible to drive. But I would say that the rain effects, even though they are far from realistic. Oh man, the rain effects on the windscreen here in V-Rylla is better than in the modern WRC game because that is awful. But yeah, it was also awful to be inside the car.
3 left. Long.
But if I remember correctly, this might be the stage I'm the slowest on in France anyway.
More of the same. 100. 5 left. Long. 100. 5 left into. 4 right.
It still sounds nervous and surprised and scared
Flat left into.
in the 4 right and 4 left.
4 left into. Flat right. 100. Tight hairpin right.
Tight hairpin right. I'm not sure it was that tight.
4 left and flat right. Flat right and flat left. 150. 4 left into. 2 right. 2 right and flat left. 4 right and 5 left. 5 left.
Yeah, the stage might be one of the stages I'm worst at least in the start, but it seems like it's going to be an easy stage win anyway. Again, Super 1600 is easy in the game, at least when you get used to the physics. But you need to get used to the physics, if not the game feels kinda impossible. And if you Google V-Rylla 3 and maybe the review, so now it's Williams that slows again, review of the game, I can't remember the site now, but you will find a site which states that the game adds in some grind just for sake of it, that you start out in a bad car and as the season goes along you will get a better car. I'm not actually sure that is the case in the game. I think it's more likely that the one who wrote the review just got better to play in the game. I can't say that I've noticed any performance difference in the cars depending on it being the worst or the best car in terms of stats. I genuinely feel that that's only affecting the AIs and the AI speed, not the speed you get as a human driver. Obviously I have not bothered to try to check that. If I did the Volkswagen in the first season, which is the worst car in the first season, and just kept doing that until the Volkswagen team was the best, and then looking at the top speeds and comparing. I mean, in theory I could go back to part 1 of this series and look at this stage and see if my car is faster on the straights or in the area I just passed, but I really do not think so. I don't think there is any difference in the cars. The AIs notice the difference, but I don't. But as the physics are unique, to put it that way, I think it's more down to you as a player getting used to the physics. Obviously I can't say with 100% certainty that the one who wrote that review is wrong, but I'm 99.9% sure that that's actually the case. At least if there is any difference between the cars based on where they are in the construction standings, for you and not just the AI, the difference is so minimal that you won't notice it. I mean, I did win a stage overall in Finland the first season, so based on that I should have won all the stages this season, as the car is now the fastest in the Super 1600. But that only counts for AIs, as I said. I'm very sure about that. Oops. And of course you can say that that's a negative thing about the game, and yeah, it probably is. But I mean, the game isn't great. The game has some features that are really good, that makes it fun. But it's not a great game. But it's a good game. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's fine. Half a minute win, and pretty good. Kiss my ass. Who retired? I guess it's Bianchi. Oh, Simmons in the Renault. Bianchi was 7th quickest on the stage. That's good. Christiansen sent. So 8th and 12th in the rally. Oh, Volkswagen 8th and 10th. That's good for a team that's not supposed to be that good. Also, Renault Opel and Ford are really struggling with the second drivers in the team. Whew. And Porsche also to a certain degree. Anyway, last stage in Rally France, and when that's done, we are halfway through the Super 1600 season. And also halfway through the stream. Yep, no more AI retirement, so Everyone who finished the rally will score, and the last place car will score 1 point.
100, 4 left, long. 100, 4 right and 4 left.
I wonder, based on the MG being the fastest car, I wonder if actually Mr. Yasuhiro,
5 left,
my teammate, will be
100,
the next best driver in Sweden.
100, hairpin right.
That will help out the quest for wall riding, the quest for the constructor championship for MG as well.
4 right,
It would be kind of sad if I
4 left,
decided to do another Super 1600 championship season and MG not ending up being the best team.
watch out, castle on the left. 100, 2
I also wonder if I would leave after first season. It's too bad that you can't
4 right,
save it to a different slot, so you could kind of see how the difference would be in the championships, because we lost 4 drivers in the Super 1600 between season 1 and season 2. 2 drivers went up and 2 drivers just went away, like my former teammate.
4 right,
I actually wonder if I had left MG, if they would re-sign him to drive together with Yasuhiro.
4 left and flat right.
Things we'll never know. No, no, no! Oh, this was luckily not an instant retirement place. Whew. Oh, I actually thought that was an instant retirement place. It was not. Lucky me.
100, hairpin left,
Damn,
flat left,
that was a mistake and a half.
150, flat
No, only lost a second though.
flat left,
Whew.
4
I almost got a bit nervous.
100, 3 left and 4 right. 4 left, 5 right, long. 100, 4 left, tightens.
Oh, but this might be. There are some of these. It doesn't look like cliffs, but they are acting like cliffs on the outside of the road or inside.
100, tight hairpin right. 100, tight hairpin left. 100, 4 right, long. 4 left. Flat right, into 3 left. Flat right, over finish. Pretty
Whew.
good.
Yeah, it ended up quite well. 16 seconds, pretty good. I'm again a bit frustrated with the co-driver. I think he could have been a bit more positive. Pretty good. So yeah, Yasuhiro fourth on the stage. I wonder how that is affecting the overall standings of the rally. So he is 5th, and Bianchi 8th, and Christiansen 12th. So not amazing from Lorenzo this time. And not amazing at all by Williams, 15th. He's supposed to be a tarmac specialist, asphalt specialist. In the top class, let's look at Parker, another 17 Toyota. And both Seats retired. Oh. Oh. That's going to be a bit interesting. So I'm obviously leading. And they have done another rally between Finland and France. They've done the Safari or Africa rally, the only rally in the game that doesn't have a country but a continent. And 9, 18, 27, 36. So Mr. Parker in 7th place have gotten 4 7th places in the championship so far. Okay. Porter's 10th in the Seat. Yeah, that's fine. And MG is leading. Renault for the 2 last. That's good for Volkswagen and Citroën. Surprising that Peugeot is as high as they are with a bad second driver. In the 2 liter is still Citroën and Hyundai at the bottom, with Seat now closing in. Or rather Citroën and Hyundai closing in on Seat. Alrighty then. Standard emails. Yeah, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's a middle double. It's still 2 rallies left to be distributed. So when it was 3 rallies, there was is R and everything. But with 2, this is weird. And Peugeot has increased the budget for the Super 600. MG is still on top. Fiat morale is going down, but other than that, it's good. Peugeot performance is going down. Budget is the same, even though they said that budget is going up. You can see on the performance 5 out of 4, so it's supposed to be one of the best teams, but Arturo Fernandez is doing bad. Volkswagen's performance is going up. Citroen is nice. Yeah. Volkswagen. It's by far the worst team, but Juno Catava and Bianchi is doing a good job. Oh! Yeah. I mean, I guess reliability might actually affect my car as well, as this here that impact of a certain magnitude might damage 5% on one car, but the other will suffer 10%. Reliability is not related to position in the rankings. No, but it's still a bit. Yeah. More of the team. Influence, yeah, blah blah blah. A rare result can be invigorating or disappointing. Morale is also affected by the condition of the car when the player returns to the pit. To the pit, actually. The more damage the car, the more the morale of the team will be damaged. Except it doesn't actually say what morale does. Level performance reflects the potential of the car. The same car will have a higher or lower performance in terms of top speed, acceleration, and effective transmission of power to a track surface. Like I said, I don't feel that when driving. And the budget is influencing the performance and reliability, but it doesn't do very much, to be quite honest. Okay, that's it. So maybe we can just have a look at this as well. And there are characteristics managed in a similar way for those in a role-playing game. Yep. Each driver's abilities are represented through a number of criteria which are recalculated at the end of each special. Speed is a raw material of success. A skilled driver is capable of incredible feats with a car. He is faster than the others. He notches up very good times. However, this does not make him an excellent driver. He has potential. Measuring the speed of a driver requires you to take into account the material he has at his disposal. Only drivers in the same category should be compared. Yep. The calculation of driver speed must take place under pure conditions when the performance of the driver has not been contaminated. Yeah, true. Consistency separates a young pilot from an experienced veteran. Yeah, like I said, it's how consistent they are. And experience will be positive for the morale of the team. The player is awarded a number of points equal to the number of rallies he has completed. The total number of points accumulated by the driver is then graded on a scale. But as I said, the morale isn't doing that much. I also like that I'm not having 6 out of 6 on velocity. A winning stage with half a minute, I'm not top velocity. Yeah, well, Arturo Fernandez is 7th. He's just slow. Alrighty then. Time to do the last gravel rally of the season. Travel to England for the Not RAC rally. Average surface is gravel. Yep, would have been strange to have something else. No, setup. Mud. For wet gravel it is then. Loose wet gravel. Let's go! Canton. Alrighty, no retirements on the first stage, unless I retire, obviously. It's a foggy day in Britain, in England, in the second to last rally of the V-Rylla Championship for the Super 1600 cars, or something like that. Watch out. There's no jump or crest, it's just watch out. Watch out, there's a hilltop. You don't know what's on the other side. I'm supposed to know, I'm the co-driver, but I won't tell you. So just watch out. Yeah, amazing.
Be careful, ditch.
So be careful, ditch. That might be an instant retirement spot. Looks like it.
100, 4 left.
There's not much point for the co-driver to mention it, otherwise is it? Nah, I don't think so.
4 left. 100, 3 left. 3 right.
And there comes the rain.
4 left and 4.
Very sudden. The only difference with the rain here compared to what I seem to remember from PlayStation 2 days is that when they started the rain on PlayStation 2, the whole screen got a like this snowy arrow screen thingy. Like it looked like everything glitched out for a half a second and then it was normal again. Like I said, the issues we see with the game here are not related to using an emulator instead of Elgato to stream from the console. It is
3 right.
actually how it was, or is.
100, 4 left. 100, 3 left. 100, 3 right. Outside. 3 left.
3 left outside. Oh no, 3 right, 3 left outside.
Into 3 left.
Well, I hit the tree outside in the tree then.
100, 3 right.
Just listen to the co-driver.
3 left. 4 right.
And I still gained
4 right.
500s.
150. 5 left. Long. Pretty good.
Of course, it's just pretty good again. It's more than pretty good. It's amazing. Oh, look at the front of the car. Yeah, I hit a tree. So, yep, the Fords are struggling. So Williams is not a good driver then for Ford. Bianchi's good in 11th and Christiansen is good in 9th. Nice, nice, nice. And Yasuri is 4th. That's also good for MG. MG Motorsport. No wonder I got engine damage. So, wet gravel mud. Let's just see if there's a possibility to do something here. Is it possible to just change the setup to do something good? Or not? Can I get more grip out or something? Can I lose grip? I can lose top speed though. Interesting. Okay, so I'm just gaining top speed and not losing acceleration. Of course, I'm doing that then. Start! Let's go! Let's have some water as well. Some water! There's gonna be water on the stage. And water in my mouth. 15 drivers still left, so there's one AI that has retired on this stage. Let's hope it's not Yasuru, my teammate, and let's hope it's not one of my favorite new regions, Bianchi or Christiansen.
4 right and 5 left.
We will probably not know until I finish the stage. Also, it's... Oh no! So now it's gonna change gear automatically. Or maybe we'll just go... No, that's engine damage, it goes a bit off throttle. Okay, so 8 on the first split then. And there comes the rain. And I'll repeat what I've been saying. The rain effects are not worse than the EA WRT game.
100, 3 left and
And that's not meant as a positive for V-Rylla 3. Not at all.
50, 4 right.
Okay, so back on the top. Oh no, I can't seem to remember that either. No, I'm not sure who's retired. Try to decipher it, but it's impossible to know.
5 right.
It can be a top driver, it can be Laurent Jarno.
Right.
Oh.
Into
No, 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 no. This has not been a good stage.
Flat right. 150. 4 left. Long.
It has not.
Left into 4 right.
Uphill, and I'm still gaining though.
4 left and 4 right.
Talk about the uphill section. I'm almost amazed that the car is able to gain speed.
3 left. Flat right into 3 left. 3 right. Long. 150. 3 left. 4 right and flat left.
This might actually be...
3 left.
I can't remember. I thought it might have been the Hyundai test stage,
3
but I'm not sure. As we've seen from the tests I've done, a test for a team is the first 4 splits on a random stage. I think the first 4 splits on this stage is the Hyundai one. I think, but I'm not sure. I just assume that I have to test for Hyundai for the next season.
Water splash. 100. 3 left opens. Tight hairpin right. 4 left.
It would be a bit interesting if I could test for Citroen though. Because if I get Hyundai or Seat, yeah, Seat would be cool, but at the same time it's very typical V-Rylla. Alrighty then. Jarnu was the second fastest. Did you see that? So, oh, it was Bianchi who retired. No! No. Well, you're supposed to be a snow specialist, so you should really get going in the snow then. Arturo Fernandez 7th, so he's good in gravel at least. Or okay in gravel. I feel bad for Bianchi. Well, to finish first you have to finish. It doesn't... Well, it doesn't hurt that you are from Finland. Are Finnish, but yeah. Okay, so this is a stage that wasn't a part of this rally the first season. And I was talking with Roy about... Roy was chatting about this stage reminding me of a real one. Then it was the last stage, but it was run the opposite direction. So that's what I'm talking about with the rallies not being the same season after season. I mean, oh yes, you're the second fastest. I mean, it's not huge differences. So it's not like you can come to a rally and not recognize anything. It's not seasonally generated stages. That would have been cool. I mean, the stages are not amazing, so they could have been. Though I guess they would be even more repetitive than the Dirt 4 stages was. Oh well. Yeah, so the rallies are a bit different, even though they're not like, oh, I don't know what's going on here. They are quite a bit different, or a bit different from year to year, which from season to season, which makes the game feel like it offers a bit more than what it might actually do. I assume if someone would do this, would do this in modern gaming, it would probably be with a DLC or something, or a grind, or who knows what. Was a bit too slow. That was better. Come on. Yeah, nice. 4 left. Into No.
150. 3 left.
3 left. No, let's take it flat. Yeah, no easy. Scrubbing off speed going sideways. Okay, I have to brake a little bit. Flat corner. I didn't have to brake that much though. Both in terms of I didn't have to brake that much, but also I didn't brake that much. And not so tight hairpin right, and then over finish. There's quite a bit of distance to the finish. Boink. Thank you. I like the praise. I need the praise. Praise the Lord and praise me. Double MG in England, at least on one stage. That's good. Didn't help Yasuri that much in the rally standings. It's better than nothing. Okay, so I'm not able to. Oh, I can repair everything. That's good. I guess I know how to. Oh, so now the top speed doesn't change, even though I. Yep. Alright then, does that mean that I have to, if I go down one click on the right height and up? Okay. Interesting. Okay, so it does. This means more understeer. Oh well. There is some sort of setup stuff then. Some sort of setup stuff. Yes, we are off, and like I wrote, sim setups it is not. That's for sure.
100, 2 right into, hairpin left. 100, 2 right, long. 100, be careful, water splash. 100, 2 left, tightens.
Oh, well, there's no cut track penalty either. Jarnu second and Haraguchi third. This is also a thing I like, that the AIs are changing positions and speed from stage to stage. So while it is likely that you know which AIs will be the best based on their speed, how competent they are on the different surfaces, and the team they are driving for. It can vary from rally to rally and stage to stage, so you can't be 100% sure.
2 right. 100, hairpin left.
Oh. Oh well, let's go.
4 left and 4 right. 3 right and 3 left.
Yeah, I know.
2 right,
I'm always surprised that the co-driver didn't push me on then, because I lost some time.
150, flat left into.
Like the stage where I didn't have the good first split and just gain a little bit on the second, he was pushing me on, more like that.
Flat right.
He tends to come with some come on or faster comments when I'm losing time as well.
100, 4 right.
It's amazing how much the co-driver knows about the other cars as well. I thought it was just there to read the pace notes, not follow the live timing.
150, 3 left into, 2 right.
That's a good split.
100, 2 left. 150, 5 right. 100, 3 left, long. 150, 4 right. 100, 4 right. 100, 3 left. 3 right.
5 right, slight something, slight what? Iron slight? And that's a Superbike and British Touring Car Championship reference for people who followed that sport for 20, 25 years ago, 30 years ago even. Not bad. 20.5 seconds. It's more than not bad. It's great. Bloody co-driver. Alrighty then, Yasuru 6, that's not good. Oh, it's still 4th though. Oh, we need to keep that 4th position. Come on, Yamato. And then we will end the rally on the stage that we started the rally on, the Canton stage. Just now driving the opposite direction. And no other AIs have retired. So for the 2nd rally in a row, there is just a retirement that won't score points. Everyone will score. So the last to finish will score 1 point. That is possibly an advantage for Bianchi, who retired. One of the 2 favorites I got among the rookies. Because that means that the slow drivers will not score that many points and he will be ahead of them still. So, as you saw that my teammate from first season just disappeared, didn't get a contract, retired, whatever. That can also happen to the rookies. So, like I've gotten my 2 new favorites with Bianchi and Christiansen as the rookies. If they end up like 15th and 16th, it's very likely they will not get a new contract, will just disappear from the game. And that can happen if they retire a lot. I mean, even Jarno here, which is second fastest now, the fastest AI can retire in all 4 rallies and just disappear from the game due to that. It is a possibility. It's very unlikely, but it is a possibility. The retirements are random. Slightly based on experience and consistency, I think. I mean, is what happened there? It's not mentioned anywhere, but from playing this game for too many years, that's how it feels. Like there is a slight connection, not a big one, but there is a slight connection. But it can happen that the best drivers retire in all 4 events, or 3 out of 4 and don't score enough. Like there might be a driver who is awful at asphalt or snow and only finished that rally and finishes so far behind that is out of the game. Oh, an instant retirement spot. Be careful. I like how the spectators are really on the outside there. And something completely different. I think it's... I'm catch myself thinking that I'm actually sitting here playing V-Rylla 3 because I couldn't get into iRacing with the iRaining update. Ooh, don't go off. Tried for a couple hours. I had a mate of mine who were able to play and test the rain, and then he wasn't able to test it anymore either. I guess the servers are a bit overloaded. So here I am doing rallying, classic rallying. Rallying like in Finland. Yes, sir. So it is raining here as well, though, so I get to test something. Yep, Yasuru 6th. That's not amazing on that stage. But he is 4th overall. That's good. So I'm just gonna write that in the chat as well. We rally 3. Oh, because iRacing is overloaded. So yep, good result from Volkswagen, even though Bianchi retired. And in the top class, it is not a 7th place for Parker in the Toyota. He's 6th for first time this season. And Porter has retired again in the Seat. He needs to finish in Sweden, I think. If not, he is... well, he's 11th, but he should finish in Sweden. If not, he might actually lose his Seat spot. Furusawa the Toyota is retired. Oh. Bianchi's 13th. He needs a good rally Sweden, but he's supposed to be a snow expert, so that should be fine. Citroen Volkswagen is now down to 6th and 7th because Ford passed them. And in the top class, it's now Seat and Hyundai at the bottom. Okay. One rally to go, and because MG is leading, I do not get a test drive again. So after Rally England, I think it's Rally England also in the top class, you tend to get a test drive. Like if I'm leading and MG would be second and Persia was leading, I would get a test with Persia, with them trying to get me for next season because I'm doing well and they are looking at someone at their level. But as MG is leading, I would not get that test drive. And as you can see with Jarno, if I retire in Sweden, I will end up with 75 points. Jarno is unlikely to take the title, so I need to finish. Alrighty then. Let's go to Sweden and finish this season off in style. Average surface is snow. Yep, I can see that. Set up tires, deep snow. Yep, I guess so. I'm not quite sure why the deep snow tire are wider. I have a feeling that I should know why, but I don't. Oh well, anyway, start. Begin. 80% deep snow and 20% ice. Oh, so that's the stage which ends on the frozen lake. That's fine.
150, 3 right. 4 left. 200, flat left.
No one has retired, so let's see Yasura at the top here now. Come on, Mr. Teammate.
200, 5 left. 100, 4 left. 100, 4 right.
You need to show your snow skills. The MG is a top car, and you're supposed to be a top snow driver. Come on now. The first split is long.
150, 4 right.
First split is really long.
100, 3 left, long.
There it is.
250, flat right.
Yes, Yasura is second, and then Jarno. Awesome.
150,
That's good for MG.
hairpin
That's good for Yasuru. That makes the whole point of doing the second season in this class valid. It would be so sad if Yasuru will retire from this event and that causes MG to not win the Constructor Championship.
100, watch out, jump. 100, 5 left, into.
You can really see on the splits there that Yasuru is a snow specialist.
3 left,
Almost a second ahead of Jarno already. That's a lot for AIs. Oh,
250, 5 left,
I guess it's just fitting that it's a bit of freezing in Sweden.
flat left.
I know I'm going to lose a bit of acceleration, but I think I'm going to go for longer gearing for the coming stages, just to see if it makes much difference on top speed.
150, 4 right.
And obviously I am curious to see how Bianchi and Christiansen is doing,
5 left.
because I got myself some favorite rookies.
150, 3 right. 3 right.
Someone could make a spin-off game, a V-Rylla Manager, and I will be all over it.
50, 5 right. 3
I have a friend who started out making a rally manager game,
left.
and then he got a proper job and he stopped working on the game, and it would never happen.
150, 4 right.
And I genuinely do believe that
150, 3 left.
him making that game would be the only chance to get a rally manager game.
Right, over crest.
Just imagine though how a proper rally manager game would be. I think it would be better to have it like Motorsport Manager, not with a license. So you could do, let's call it V-Rylla though, because it's virtual rally. Or W-Rally, Word Rally. And you can have the not WRC and not Rally 2 and not Rally 3, and you can still add so much national stuff and European Championship and regional championship, and really build a proper rally manager game where you could sell cars and become M Sport and do everything like that. It would be so great. I love myself some manager game. But yeah, okay, let's see. Oh, Christiansen is the 13th. That's not good at all. Obviously, I can't remember correctly, but I do think Citroën was the worst team, so here is the slowest car, but that's not good at all. Look at Bianchi, 7th in the Volkswagen. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, mate. That's really good. Oh, no damage at all. I don't think I've ever seen that in this game. I won't complain about that. Let's get some more speed into this. Deep snow, so it's going to be the deep snow tire. That's good. Let's just have a look at ranking. Bianchi. Yeah, so it is A for amazing on snow. But I do seem to remember Lorenzo being in that as well. Okay, not only is he called Lorenzo Christiansen and he's from Japan, he's also redhead. I don't think I've ever met a Christiansen with CH that has redhead, or someone called Lorenzo with which is a redhead, and then being from Japan as well. Oh well, Lucas Bianchi. Not exactly a Finnish name, but let's go. Skifson. 100% deep snow. Sweden track 1 in reverse, and it's snowing. Oh! Someone has retired. Is it Bianchi? Is it Christiansen? Is it Yasuro? I don't know. I can't see shit. A lot of snow. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? I don't know. It's snowing so much that I can't see. At least the deep snow conditions are realistic with so much snow. It's quite wide roads as well. You really can't see shit. You can see a lot of snow though. Watch out for what? Okay, so Yasuri is still there. Over a second ahead of the AI on the first split. Look at the AI snow specialist, Yasuro. Amazing. Oh, come on now. So the top speed wasn't that much higher, it was 5 k's higher. But I don't really feel that much loss in acceleration either, so yeah. Yep. Yasuro is dominating the AIs. I like it. I keep talking. Oh, so it's almost 10 k's faster there. I keep talking about it and mentioning it again and again and again, but the fluidity you get from the AI drivers actually having different levels of speed, consistency, experience, and then to add to that the different skill levels on the different surfaces, it is amazing. And of course, depending on what happens, I mean, if Jarno is retiring and the guy in third in the championship is retiring, maybe that will be enough for Yasura to even become second in the championship, and me and Yasura will move up. It wouldn't be fair to Mr. Jarno. I like how I talk about him like they're real people, but because he is obviously quicker over season. But then again, that's the fluidity. And I love it. I love it. You don't get that from modern games. I don't understand why. I get that the licensing you get these days are a bit more strict, but still I do not understand why. Oh, That's a little slowdown motion.
5 left.
You tend to lose a bit of speed if the car bottoms out there, so that's from landing and jumps or like that. But it's
Into hairpin right.
small. Oh, hairpin right. So small, almost gaps in the road.
150.
They fall into.
Left.
I'm trying to search for an English word, but I can't find it. So, yeah,
Be careful. Jump.
it's not a ditch or water splash, but it's kind of the same.
Flat right.
It's a water splash without water, and the car will slow down.
5 left. Into 2 right. 3 left.
Oh.
Long.
And that's a ditch.
100.
Yay!
Flat left.
Spectators are celebrating. Oh, it's the same.
Over finish.
It's the same animation and the same people as well. Oh, brake damage. Yeah, the car's been from not having any damage at all on the first stage. I've really worn out the car on this stage. So, who is the one who's retired then? Yoshida in the Fiat. So that's one of the top guys. Not Jarno though. Bianchi is 6th. Christiansen 5th. Like I said, fluidity. I mean, look at the Citroen in 5th. He's under 2 seconds behind 3rd. I mean, Yasuro is the snow specialist, but so is Christiansen and Bianchi, and you can see it there. You do not get this from modern games. Seriously. It's... Look, Bianchi is 5th, Christiansen now 9th. It's... No. I mean, yes. Yeah, this is it's oh, someone who's retired. That's that's probably gonna be Bianchi, Christiansen or Yasuro then. But
150.
I repeat myself and repeat myself and repeat myself. But
200.
good things can't be said enough or something like that. It is, yep. No, it's
Flat right.
amazing.
Right over crest. 4 right.
I really love it. I actually don't like it. I love it. I love the fact that
5 left.
the rallies
Crest.
can be like that. Yasuri is still in the rally. That's nice.
150.
But how the game is able to do that. Like I said, this is a game that when I put in the name for the stream and shows the game, I seem to remember it said 2002. So it's a game that's 22 years old.
100.
So I mean, it's like I said, it's far from perfect, but it does have some great aspects to it, and
250.
the fluidity is maybe the best. It is possibly the best aspect of it.
100. 2 right opens.
It is quite amazing how the careers that you
2
play.
3 right.
If I start again a new profile
100.
and start in MG, I might not even have the same AI drivers, but if I do get the exact same AI drivers, I can promise you
3
the season 1 and season 2 would not be the same.
opens.
I would probably win season 1 and then do the same for season 2 like now, but the AIs would not be the same due to different retirements and different
150.
teams
5 left.
they will join and leave and stuff, and how the different teams will change their strength in relation to each other. So it is the same time and again, and it's still not the same
Left.
ever.
100. 3 right. 100. 3 left into 2 right. 4 left. Long.
That's a
200.
relatively short and quick stage, I hope. But I think
150. 3 right tightens.
might be a long last sector though, like the long first sector in an earlier
2
one.
left. 100.
Oh.
3 right.
2 signs down.
3 left.
I wonder if that's a sign of things to come. Hehe.
100. Flat left. Over
Flat left over finish. Not bad indeed. So, oh, it's Bianchi. That's not good. That's actually not good at all. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. That might... There is no guarantee for it, obviously, but that might actually cause Bianchi to lose the drive. See, that might be a driver that we only see for one season. Christiansen is 5th again, but yep, this is going to be interesting. I did not plan to do the testing for the 2-liter class on this stream, but now I'm getting curious what will happen with Bianchi. So I might actually do that and sign for the top class team before ending the stream, just to know what's going to happen. I get way too invested in some text lines in an old game that doesn't. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you do get invested in manager games as well, so I guess it's kind of the same. Go! So no more retirements then. Oh, but it's so bad that Bianchi retired. That's not good. The thing is, if he'd gotten the 5th or 6th place in the rally, he would have gained a lot of positions, but that could also made... I mean, theoretically that could even gotten him an MG spot for next season, and then with luck he'd be in the top class by season 4. And now that AI might not do another season. And you know what I'm gonna say now? I love the fluidity. Like if I've saved the game before the last stage, yes, and if I realized that Bianchi was the one who had retired, so I'd exit the game before the next save point and do the stage again, it would have been different. It's not pre-programmed in that way. So, yep. The randomness is realistic and it's good. It feels a bit weird to talk about some things being realistic in V-Rylla 3 because, yes. But, yep, that's just how it is. I also guess that it is the same pattern though, on mud and snow, and also the snow on the rear spoiler might not be that realistic. But again, compared to the EAWRC's game, you could almost argue that the snow buildup on the car and mud buildup and stuff also is more realistic than what you see in that game. Like if you want to talk about things possibly being realistic in V-Rylla 3 compared to other games, all games of that era. Thing is, V-Rylla 3 released today with modern graphics and modern enhancements, being released like a proper arcade game with an engaging career mode, would probably in relation to the other games that are released now, be looked at in a much better light than what it was then. You do have the Rally Championship game series still being released. You did have the Colin McRae Rally series, still at its heights, really. And it was not that long time ago you had the Tom Mackinnon Rally, either in the Race of Champions Rally games, and you had the Rally Sport Challenge on the Xbox. So you did have quite a lot of rally games around the time when this Kristiansen down in 12th when this was released. So it wasn't an easy market to release a rally game in, and maybe they didn't market it in the correct way. But like I said, market this game as an arcade physics game with an engaging, innovative career mode today. Of course, you can't just remake it in the terms of better graphics and that's it, but keep working and expanding on the career mode and the ideas that were put into it. Then who knows? I genuinely think it would sell better than what it did back then. Not if it's sold for AAA price though. It needs to be an indie-ish game, but that's also possibly more likely for it to be possible. Except for the fact that indie games can't license 16 cars. But yeah. Well, unless I'm doing something very, very, very strange with my black round Pirellis. There will be a double for MG in this rally, 1-2. I think that's a very, very, very fitting end for my career in the MG. Signing off with MG's first 1-2. And signing off with my 8th rally win out of 8 possible.
Be careful, jump. 200, 4 right. 150, 5 right, into 3 left. 100, flat right, flat left.
Just 2 sectors to go, and the championship will again go to Norway. And it's luckily not a minute last sector either.
200, 4 left.
Or, I mean, I can make it a minute last sector. But it's not supposed to be.
2 right and 3 left. 4 right and 4 left. Flat right, over finish.
And winner, chicken dinner. Amazing championship. Boo! And I lost my voice there. How masculine. Alrighty then. And Christiansen was 5th on the stage. So that's at least good for Mr. Lorenzo Christiansen then. And I still fear for Bianchi. Oh. Yeah, I need to start the next season. This stream. I'm so curious what will happen to that text line. Like I said, I'm getting a bit too invested in these text lines. Alrighty then, and Parker actually retired in the Toyota in this last event. Oh, Hyundai scored a bit, Seat scored a bit, so that I assume would be okay. So Yasuri is 4th, Christians is 9th. He will probably continue. Bianchi 15th. Shit. Scheiße. That might mean he is out. Oh no. No. Porter 11th, Parker 8th. Yep. That's okay. Because it's Hyundai or Seat that I will be able to test for. Okay then. Ooh. I would have hoped for Citroen, but okay. Okay. MG is by far the best team. And there's another championship. Oh, Evans. I haven't noticed that before now when I've played the game for 20 plus years. That the MG in the picture there. Pictures, or is it supposed to be a window? That's weird. It's Evans on the MG. All right, renewal. Okay, MG. Yeah, reach the goals. Eurosport. Best ever rally driver. Well, and absolute first. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna see it in the Hyundai. Well, let's do the testing then, and then I'll decide. I mean, I've always liked the Seat Cordoba, so I mean, in that sense, I should go for Seat. But yeah, it's the thing is, I talk about the fluidity of the game and how great that is, and that is true. The problem is the AI teams have the same strength when you start the games. So when you win the first championship, you are, I'll say, guaranteed to get a test with 2 out of the 3 teams, and that's Seat, Toyota, and Hyundai. Last season I got a test with Seat and Toyota. Ooh. And then this season it's Hyundai and Seat, because they're not gaining that much. I mean, the AI doesn't have a driver like me. Then again, if like a driver like me, if that AI that went up from the Super 1600 up to Seat didn't retire that one rally he did, then Seat would have beaten Citroen and I would have gotten a Citroen test instead, and that is a lot more appealing to me than a Hyundai or Seat, to be honest. But that's how the cookie crumbles. And I'm not going to do more than one test either. So if I'm not nailing this, and I don't think I am, to be honest, it won't be a Hyundai ride for me. And also, when you think about things that the game could have done better, I did a Seat test after last season and I nailed it. I just said no thank you to the contract, and now they want me to test for them again. I haven't become worse since the last test, but I still have to test for them. I do think I'm so out of practice in this game that I won't just stroll into the top class and win the whole thing. And that's actually going to be quite interesting. I might struggle a lot in the top class. It's so much easier to drive the Super 1600s. I can even be quicker with the Super 1600s on the stages than the WRC cars. Let's test with Seat as well and then take the decision. Yeah. I like that it's a Hyundai in the video when I'm testing for Seat Sport. And I like the livery of the Seat a bit better as well. I like the car, I like the livery. I like everything with the Seat better. I also fear that we'll get some slow, boring teammate in the Hyundai. I might get Jarno, who knows? I know that's in Africa, not Kenya, or even Safari. That was a shock last stream to realize that every rally in the game has the country name, and this isn't called Safari or Kenya, but rather Africa. But yeah, there is a difference between the dry gravel here and the wet gravel in the UK. But I also feel like the Seat is an easier car to handle. The Hyundai was a lot more slidey and sluggish. Then again, might be better to take that car It's probably going to be harder to win with that. And maybe I'm going to end up like 9th or 10th in the championship and have a bit more realistic way to the top. Ouch! That was not a flat. But then again, how many streams I'm going to do with V-Rylla 3 to finish off and become the best of the V-Rylla world, the virtual rally world. I mean, if I win the top championship, I can say that I'm the world's best virtual rally driver. Oh, Le Vries. Not Nick de Vries, but Le Vries. Not even French fries. The Seat is a lot easier to drive than the Hyundai. Ah! This is not going to be easy. This is actually not going to be easy at all. Should I go with a faster car? 12 or 13. Should I go with the faster and easier car or the more challenged and maybe more realistic outcome? Yeah, so let's see. Bianchi Christiansen, that's my two favorite new drivers regions. Let's go with Seat. Sign. Seat Sport. Yep. Look at the. I wonder if I'm going to do it again. The three suited up guys to the nearest to podium, or the speaker. No. At the start when I loaded in, they looked like they were jumping up and down, almost giggling. Whee! Come on, do it again now. Come on, come on. Oh, what? So it's 2-liter transversal 4-cylinder 16 valve with a double overhead camshaft engine, 300 horsepower at 5.3 k RPM and 550 Newton of torque, 3.5 k RPM. 6 gears, longitudinal and sequential gear shift. And brakes, it's surely fine. Oh, it's the same on ground. Okay. No brakes on snow. 1230, yeah, wheelbase, nice, fine. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And my teammate for the season is going to be Albrecht Stammler. I got the worst or second worst AI driver in the bloody field as my teammate. Yeah, I guess that Africa is it is the Kenyan flag, so it's Rally Kenya Safari, but they call it Africa. So as you can see, in the 2-liter class there is 6 rallies a season, not 4. We start in Germany, and then we move to Finland together with the Super 1600. Then Africa by ourselves, and then the last 3 rallies in France, England, and Sweden is the same as we did with the Super 1600. Alrighty then, we rally people. At last word, Ole Myhrvold confirmed his advancement into the 2.0 liter category, 2-liter category. However, Myhrvold will be donning another team's racing suit for his debut in the big league. Seasons are still shrouded in mystery. Which drivers will drive in which teams in the upcoming championship? Where did Jarno end up? In the Hyundai, of course. I should have done the Hyundai. Yeah, I would have got Jeff Pierce at the team at the Hyundai. Not that good either. So, Jarno in the Hyundai, that's going to be interesting. There. Dennis Porter still in the Toyota. Oh, no. Jason Parker still in Toyota. Dennis Porter joins Toyota. So Toyota now has the 5th fastest car, but has both drivers that joined the 2-liter class in the first season. That is probably going to be quite good, considering Parker was 8th in the first season in the 7th fastest car. May be a top 5 team this now, or top 5 position for those now. Let's see. Oh, Bianchi is still here. Awesome. Christiansen is still in the Citroen Saxo. That's probably not going to be great. The Citroen is 5th. Bianchi is in the Opel, which is the Fourth quickest team. Okay, so that's interesting. Haraguchi in the MG and Yoshida in the MG. Yasuru is moving to Peugeot. So two new drivers for MG. Yoshida, very average. Christiansen keeps his Citroen drive with the worst placed driver from the last season, Fuji Ebisawa. 16th place driver in Citroen. Victor Williams is now in the Fiat Punto, which is the third best team. Oh, this is a mess. Okay. Bianchi in the Opel, that's going to be quite interesting. And Alonso White in the Peugeot. This is quite interesting. All the 4 regions from the first season is continuing, but they are in... The ones I expected to change teams have not done so, and the ones that have changed to a way better team than expected. Okay, the 4 regions this time is Sylvain Jarnou, okay, Brian Dimotios. I guess this should have been Christian Blommen and not Christian Blommen from Brazil. Yeah, press X for out. And Thomas Torre from Spain. That actually sounded quite correct. 1 in Opel, 1 in Renault, 1 in Volkswagen, 1 in Ford. Opel, Renault, Volkswagen and Ford. So it's not even the worst thing. Okay. That's going to be interesting. And that's going to be for the next stream as well. I will probably not do a full season for the next stream, as 6 rallies do take a lot more time. So yeah. I like how it's kind of says here that I was 16th in my first season, but no, the first season was a win and the second season was a win as well. Haven't gained any velocity or anything. I like how I haven't gotten 6 out of 6 on goals when I reached the goals in the season I've done. First year, fabulous, my chance to move up, but I didn't take it, and then they said I had the making of a star. Yup. That's it. Records. Oh, in time attack. Have I done one in time attack? I guess I have done. Anything interesting? No. Okay. Yeah, I know. Look at me. In the Seat. I like how the Seat driving suit is yellow while the car is blue. So I got the official driving suit from the official team, but I'm not actually having the official livery. Anyway, stream went on for almost 2 hours, so I think this is a very, very good place to say good night or good morning or good whatever. And thanks for watching, and there will be more parts of this, more streams of this game. And there will be more Sports Car GT as well, and more EA Sport WRC, and there will be, basically there will be more of everything. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later. Good night or morning or anything. Have a good one.